Step back in time with me to 1968, when Funny Girl dazzled audiences with Barbra Streisand's unforgettable portrayal of Fanny Brice. Remember those iconic songs and heartfelt moments that captured our hearts? Today, in 2025, join us as we revisit the cast, then and now. Discover how these stars have evolved, reliving the magic that made Funny Girl a timeless classic. Let's dive in. Number 1. Barbra Streisand as Fanny Brice. At 26 in 1968, Barbra Streisand captivated as Fanny Brice, the spirited vaudeville star chasing fame and love with raw talent and grit, stealing hearts with iconic songs. Her Oscar-winning role launched a stellar career with films like Yentl, music hits, and EGOT status. In 2025, at 83, Streisand remains active, releasing memoirs, advocating for social causes, and inspiring with her timeless voice. Number 2. Omar Sharif as Nick Arnstein. At 36 in 1968, Omar Sharif dazzled as Nick Arnstein, the charming gambler whose romance with Fanny blends passion and tragedy, showcasing his suave depth. He later starred in The Tamarind Seed and played bridge professionally. Sharif died of a heart attack at 83 in 2015, leaving a legacy of cross-cultural cinematic elegance. Number 3. Kay Medford as Rose Brice. At 49 in 1968, Kay Medford shone as Rose Brice, Fanny's sharp-witted, loving mother, grounding the story with humor and heart. Post-film, she starred in Butterflies Are Free and TV shows. Medford died of cancer at 60 in 1980, remembered for her vibrant stage and screen presence in classics like Bye Bye Birdie. Number 4. Anne Francis as Georgia James. At 38 in 1968, Anne Francis played Georgia James, the elegant showgirl supporting Fanny with grace and charm. She led Honey West, starred in Forbidden Planet, and guested on TV. Francis passed away from pancreatic cancer at 80 in 2011, celebrated for her pioneering sci-fi and television roles. Number 5. Walter Pidgeon as Florin Ziegfeld. At 71 in 1968, Walter Pidgeon portrayed Florin Ziegfeld, the visionary producer behind Fanny's rise, exuding authority and class. He later appeared in sextet and TV roles. Pidgeon died of strokes at 87 in 1984, revered for his distinguished career in Mrs. Miniver and other Hollywood classics. Number 6. Mae Questel as Mrs. Strakosch. At 60 in 1968, Mae Questel charmed as Mrs. Strakosch, the nosy neighbor delivering witty barbs and comic relief in Fanny's circle. Post-film, she revived voices for Betty Boop and Olive Oyl, featured in New York Stories, and voiced commercials. Questel died from Alzheimer's complications at 89 in 1998, forever iconic for her animation contributions and lively performances. Number 7. Gerald Moore as Branca. At 54 in 1968, Gerald Moore played Branca, the mysterious associate injecting tension into Nick's schemes with his commanding presence. This marked his final role. Previously, he voiced Philip Marlowe on radio and starred in films like The Angry Red Planet. Moore succumbed to a heart attack at 54 in 1968, shortly after filming, renowned for his noir style and distinctive voice work. Number 8. Frank Phelan as Keeney. At 63 in 1968, Frank Phelan embodied Keeney, the tough theater manager guiding Fanny's early career with gruff wisdom. Afterward, he guested on shows like My Three Sons, building on over 200 roles including the taxi driver in It's a Wonderful Life. Phelan died of respiratory ailments and pneumonia at 79 in 1985, cherished for his everyman characters in Hollywood classics. Number 9. Gertrude Flynn as Mrs. O'Malley. At 59 in 1968, Gertrude Flynn played Mrs. O'Malley, a warm, card-playing neighbor adding humor to Fanny's family scenes. Post-film, she appeared in TV shows like Perry Mason and films including I Want to Live. Flynn died of natural causes at 87 in 1996, remembered for her versatile supporting roles in Hollywood classics. Number 10. Penny Santon as Mrs. Meeker. At 52 in 1968, Penny Santon portrayed Mrs. Meeker, a lively neighbor contributing to the comedic banter in Fanny's Circle. She later starred in TV series like Cagney and Lacey and films like Rhinestone. Santon passed away from natural causes at 82 in 1999, cherished for her vibrant character work across decades. Number 11. John Harmon as company manager. At 63 in 1968, John Harmon played the company manager, a stern figure overseeing Fanny's theater world with authority. His career spanned over 200 roles, including The Untouchables and Perry Mason. Harmon died of natural causes at 80 in 1985, celebrated for his dependable character, acting in film and television. Number 12. Thordis Brandt as Ziegfeld Girl. At 28 in 1968, Thordis Brandt dazzled as a Ziegfeld girl, embodying glamour in the lavish revue scenes. She later appeared in TV shows like The Man from UNCLE and transitioned to nursing. In 2025, at 85, Brandt lives privately, occasionally reflecting on her Hollywood days in fan discussions. Number 13. Inga Nielsen as Ziegfeld Girl. At 28 in 1968, Inga Nielsen shone as a Ziegfeld girl, adding elegance to Fanny's stage spectacles. Post-film, she had roles in The Silencers and TV like The Monkees, later focusing on family life. In 2025, at 85, Nielsen enjoys a quiet retirement, with sparse public appearances tied to her acting past. Number 14. Lillian Adams as Pushcart Woman. At 46 in 1968, Lillian Adams played the Pushcart Woman, adding authentic New York flavor to Fanny's early scenes. She later appeared in films like Private Benjamin and TV shows like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Adams died of natural causes at 89 in 2011, remembered for her warm, character-driven roles. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.